Did WWE mess up the Bloodline storyline? Did they go wrong with Jey Uso? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you why they did not. Following the latest development with the Usos, Solo Sikoa, Paul Heyman, and Roman Reigns on an episode of SmackDown coming out of SummerSlam. Now, obviously, WWE turned the Bloodline story upside down, and I'll admit, I was very critical of what they did at SummerSlam, which was to have Jey Uso cost his brother the undisputed WWE Universal Championship while competing against Roman Reigns. And yes, we had outside interference from Solo Sikoa in that match, but what else is new? What else is new is Roman Reigns had a long entrance as well. So you fast forward to that SmackDown episode, and you had Jey Uso turn on Jimmy, kind of, by laying him out. He laid out Roman, he laid out Solo, he laid out everybody. And Jimmy's grand explanation was he didn't want to turn Jey Uso or allow Jey Uso to turn into the next tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And to be fair, there is only one spot at the head of the table, and that is our tribal chief, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. So, did WWE go wrong with Jey Uso, who, by the way, quote-unquote, quit WWE, quit the Bloodline, quit everything, and walked through the crowd following that segment? Newsflash, Jey Uso did not quit WWE or quit anything. It's just a storyline. So did they go wrong? Did they go right? Well, look, I was very critical of the SummerSlam match. I was very critical of the direction coming out of SummerSlam. But once I saw this segment, I like it. WWE did not go wrong with this because if you think about it, they could have gone the jealousy route, which they may, but not yet. It was, in certain situations in life, you have to do things you don't want to. And in certain situations, you have to help those who cannot see for themselves. And that is the direction that they're going. They did not make a mistake with Jey Uso. They did not make a mistake with Jimmy. It extends the storyline of the Bloodline. Paul Heyman, coming out of SummerSlam, said that they were in the bottom of the third inning in the Bloodline storyline, which has been going on since August of 2020. They reworked the Jey Uso versus Roman Reigns feud. They broke up the Bloodline again. So for you to continue with Jimmy and Jey, you have to have the catalyst of something. And I don't think they're necessarily going to make it to WrestleMania 40 with Jimmy versus Jey, but I like the base of that storyline of Jimmy trying to look out for his brother and his brother not seeing it. And what will be interesting is, do they do a babyface, or do they have one of them turn heel? Jey Uso is so over that I don't know if it's necessarily smart for them to turn him heel. He could be a tweener, I guess. I think it would be best if Jimmy was turning heel, because if you think about it, the premise of all heels is the fact that they have a smidge of truth and they are frustrated with a reason why people don't see that truth. And Jimmy has that, where he knew he was doing the right thing by not letting his brother become the tribal chief, and his brother hating him for it. And that frustration builds, and I think that's a great premise for a great storyline. And I look forward to seeing what WWE does in the future with that. With that being said, let me know down in the comments area below, what do you think? Did WWE make the right choice? Hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content.